Hello, hello, good evening, happy Friday. I'm back again with more of Shuten Order. You know how we do here. Gonna take a few minutes to put out the socials. I'll put out the word on the socials, and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Also, I am sorry that I'm starting late. I I had a long day, and I still had some stuff I needed to take care of ahead of streaming. So, life got in the way. So, I'll talk to you soon. Hey Alex, yeah, I saw your comment on my channel actually. Thank you for that. I'm glad. I'm glad the VODs are entertaining as VODs. Anyways, I hope you've been having a good night. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of sad that this game isn't getting more love. All right, there's the ad break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I guess you're not following me on Blue Sky because I basically said this was going to be the main streaming project. Um, I was gonna play. Hey, Kyle, welcome on in. Uh, Thanks for popping in at all. Um, but I understand you got to be a gracious host. I can respect that. I'm just waiting out the ad break here before I start. Yeah, I do occasionally update my schedule. I was gonna play Death Stranding 2 tonight, but I've been enjoying this game so much that I just don't want to put it down if I don't have to. And I don't have to because I'm my own boss. I manage my channel myself. But there is some cool stuff on my Blue Sky, including my solo D&D campaign that I've been doing since the start of this year. I post the updates for that on Blue Sky. Yeah, it's weird. I'm surprised this game hasn't gotten more exposure. Like, if by some miracle I manage to hit it really, really big and have thousands of subs, I might just play it again, you know, to a bigger audience, just to boost the exposure. But that would be a ways away now, wouldn't it? Yeah, 100 line. I'm amazed that somebody else on Twitch, I don't think she was streaming it, but she did reach all 100 endings. Alright, we are back. Let's get started. Alright, we're back on the Tekko Ion route. Alright, so we're back to Ku Otsuki and his lost item, because I think everyone else here... Alright, well, Ray also has Pursuit, but Tekko is locked out, so... we'll go to Ku. Ku independently moved from Ray and had to collect what the heretics left behind. He headed west through Area 2. Oh, nice. That sounds delicious. Alright, so it is now 6:15 p.m. on January 2nd. Back in the ancient jungle. Area 2 had returned to silence. The dinosaurs fled from the T-Rex deep into the jungle. That made it easier to drive through. So, what are we doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope they don't hurt for too long.
君には捜査を担当してもらう。異教徒の遺留品を回収し、あいつらの正体を暴くのが君の仕事だ。
I'm leaving the investigating to you. Gather the things the heretics left behind and find out who they are.
捜査だ。言っとくが、俺には学がねえから複雑なことはできねえぞ。
Investigate? Just letting you know I'm not great with complicated stuff.
君の任務は至ってシンプルだよ。異教徒の死体をかき集めるだけだ。
Your job is simple. Gather up the dead heretics.
異教徒の死体?
Dead heretics?
竜宮に侵入した異教徒はすでに半数近くが命を失っているんだ。
Around half of the heretics that have infiltrated Ryugu are dead.
特にそこ、エリア2では多くの異教徒が恐竜に殺されたようだね。
Most of them were killed by dinosaurs in Area 2.
自分で凶暴化させた動物に殺されたんじゃ世話ねえな。
Ha! They went and got killed by the dinosaurs they riled up? That is kind of funny.
死体とは情報の宝庫だ。異教徒の死体を守備よく回収できれば多くの情報が手に入る。
Oh damn, I'm sorry, Alex. What's your craving dessert? The bodies and information are treasure. If we can gather a good amount of bodies, we can get a lot of information.
了解。たく、つくづく死体に縁のある日だぜ。
Got it. Man, I have to deal with a lot of bodies today. First, I had to bury my friends. Now I gotta collect heretic corpses. I can't complain though. I have to get as much info for Ray as possible, since we're separated. That's my job. Entering the coordinates Director Ion gave me, lights flicker on the windshield map again. Oh, nice. That sounds delicious. Where should I start gathering? Alright, we'll go with the right-handed gun. I drive the buggy up to where one of their right hands had fallen. Found a heretic's right hand. I'm taking it. Reaching the destination, I park the buggy and pick up the discarded hand. Yes, I saw it. It looks delicious. There's a disgusting tattoo on it. Baby and umbilical cord?
組織のシンボルかもしれないね。後で検索にかけてみよう。
It might be their symbol. I'll look it up later.
こっちは銃だな。随分とこっついぜ。
I've got a gun here as well. Looks like a serious one too. Nice. Fluffy muffins are the best. It's the latest laser gun.
こんな高価な銃を入手できるとは、相手は相当な資金力を有しているようだね。
They must not be short on funds if they can afford that. I finished collecting the right hand. I need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted. Kowalski, I have a request! I almost jumped from the sudden yell. But Raleigh? Don't yell out of nowhere, I almost crashed! Kowalski, could you save one of my workers? Your workers? The robot security team on the north side is being attacked. They could all be destroyed. My day was good. I made another Home Depot run with my dad to buy more wood. So we were bringing that back. Yeah, that tattoo is weird. I know I was mean to you, and this is selfish of me to ask. Hang on. But please, please help them! Yeah, that might... Sometimes it's good to just give your body a rest. We can't be active every day. Arale, don't give Kowalski any more unnecessary work. But my workers! They're robots. We'll make more, so don't give up. No! Nothing can replace my workers! Arale is pleading for his workers. Director Ion is trying to get Arale to give up. Alright, we are going to... Oh no, you have a job tomorrow morning. Well, I hope you're able to take it as easy as you can. Alright. We're gonna help the workers. Raleigh, give me the coordinates. I'll head over to them.
待て大月くん、勝手に作業を増やすな。
Wait, don't just decide on your own.
うっせえ。所長が口を挟んでんじゃねえよ。これは俺とあられの問題だ。
Shut up! I'm not talking to you. This is between me and Raleigh. Alright. Oh man. That does sound like a lot of work. Thank you! It seems looking out for your comrades is shared among us and robots. There's no way we could just abandon them. I head towards the destination point to save Raleigh's workers.
ロボット発見。救助する。
Robot sighted. I'm going in. But there was still a dinosaur. Maybe a small one, but I'll still get wrecked if I go up against it normally. So I...
おらー。うっせやがれてめえは。
Get the hell out of here! Oh, that's nice that your dad is helping you. I cleared them out with warning shots from the gun I grabbed earlier.
任務完了だぜあられ。てめえの部下はコンテナの中に隠しておいた。
Mission complete, Raleigh. I hid your workers in the container.
ありがとうダリー大月くん。この恩は必ず返すなりよ。
Thank you, Kumotsuki. I won't forget this.
いつのこんくらい。
Don't worry about it. Thank you. I regain confidence each time I hear that. Someone like me is actually capable of helping. I should be able to help Ray too. That ate a lot of time though. I have to get back to work. Where should I start gathering? Alright, we did the right hand. Let's do the left hand. I drive the buggy up to where one of their left hands had fallen.
犯人の左手発見。回収する。
Found a heretic's left hand. I'm collecting it. Reaching the destination, I picked up the discarded left hand. I pick it up and look at it. Only to find...
なんだよこりゃ。手のひらに目ん玉が埋まってやがる。
What the hell? There's an eyeball in the palm.
なるほど。その手に埋まっている眼球はおそらくリュウグウの職員のものだろうね。
I see. It's most likely from the Ryugu staff then. Alright. Jesus, that is fucking cursed. A lot of cursed imagery in this game.
なんでそんな悪趣味にも程があんだろ。
Why? That's disgusting.
理由はシンプルだよ。交際認証を突破してリュウグウに入り込むためだ。
It's pretty simple to get past retinal scanners.
この目をかざしてゲートを突破したわけか。
So they use this eye to open the gate. They're all screwed up. They don't care about life at all.
だが妙だな。交際認証を突破したくらいで入り込めるほどリュウグウの警備は甘くないはずだが。
It's strange though. Ryugu's security shouldn't be so lax as to allow entry from just the retina scanner. True. Why didn't security catch on?
大月くん、追加で仕事だ。
I've got more work for
エリ
you.
ア2のサテライトルームに向かい、そこで待機しているはずの警備員の様子を確認してくれ。
Head to the Area 2 satellite room and check on the security station there.
了解。ったく人使いが荒いぜ。
Fine. It's not like I need a break or anything. I finished collecting the left hand. I need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted. Yeah, this is scary. Where should I start gathering? Alright, we'll go to the question mark. I drive the buggy up to the next destination.
Oi, どこにも死体なんか落ちてねえぞ。
There aren't any bodies here.
そこの木の根にキューブが埋まっているだろう。それを回収してくれ。
There should be a cube buried under that tree. Go retrieve it. I squint, searching the area. There is a weird half-buried box at the foot of the tree. I dig it up and look at it. Find.
なんか妙な音が鳴ってな。
It's making a weird noise. It's a piercing sound. Oh no, I'm sorry, Alex. Oh man. Just hearing it makes my head hurt.
僕の推測が正しければ、それこそが動物たちを凶暴化させた装置だよ。
If my theory is right, then that is what set the dinosaurs off.
これが
What?
音が
This?
出てるだけだぜ。
Just this noise?
音は案外いろいろなことに使えるんだよ。
Sound could be used for many things.
大昔の通信機器なんかは音声信号で機械を操作していたくらいだからね。
A long time ago, communications devices were apparently controlled by voice signals. Okay. So at least you won't be going to bed on an empty stomach. I can't understand it at all. Anyways, I retrieve the cube. Alright, next. Alright, now to the satellite room. I headed to the Area 2 satellite room, only to find... Holy
なんだ
fuck.
こりゃ。
Ooh, what the hell happened here? Yeah, that's smart, eating a few hours before bed. The security room was caked in blood.
全滅だ。一人残らず死んでやがる。
They're all dead. I described the scene to Director Ion. One died with a gun in their mouth. Suicide?
道理で地下の警備がずさんになっているはずだ。警備員が全滅していたんだからね。
That's why security was so sloppy then. The guards were wiped out.
なんだよこれ。揉め事でもあったのか。
Why? Were they fighting each other?
状況からするとおそらく無理心中だろう。
Looks like forced group
一
suicide.
人が後ろから仲間を撃ち殺し、最後に銃を加えて自殺したんだ。
One shot them from behind and then killed himself. The Shuten order doctrine forbids murder and suicide, though. Oh, kid, when are you gonna learn? Every religion forbids murder and suicide, yet there are a fuck ton of loopholes. And a fuck ton of people who just straight up disregard those rules. So this...
異教徒が内部に紛れ込んでたってことかよ。
So the heretics infiltrated undercover then.
職員の思想チェックには気を配っていたつもりだったんだが。
We should have been thought checking the guards though. Teko Ion gives a frustrated curse. I finished checking the satellite room. I need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted.
Yosh, これでお使いは完了だぜ。
Alright, all done.
では回収したものを僕の研究室に送ってくれ。小型エレベーターの位置は知っているだろう。
Bring what you gathered to my research lab. You do know where the elevator is, correct?
ああ、各エリアの性癖にあるあれか。
Yeah, the west wall of each area. I got on the buggy to head towards the west wall. west wall of each area, there is a small elevator leading directly to Director Ion's research lab. I shove the dead heretics in and send them down to the lab.
こんだけ働いてやったんだ。絶対に役立てろよ。
They were a pain to get. It better be worth it. Alright, we hit another lock. Alright, we'll go with Tekko. To uncover identities of the terrorists, Tekko started examining the evidence gathered by Ku. Alright, back to the lab. It is 7:15 p.m.
よし、これだけあれば。
Alright, this should be enough. I start examining the clues coming up from Ku. First, about this tattoo. I search the city's surveillance camera archives for images of this symbol. I get a hit for one image. The date, yesterday. A man with a tattoo on his arm is talking to someone in a car. I can't see who he's talking to.
瞳への映り込みを抽出と。
Extracting the reflection from his eyes.
前後の画像を合わせて独身解析を開始。会話を音声化と。
Combining the preceding and following images for lip reading analysis. Converting the conversation to audio.
教祖が死んだ今こそ好機。
Now that the founder is dead, it's our chance.
ああ、間違った生命を滅ぼそう。竜宮の生物は悪魔の種子だ。一粒残らず焼き払わねばならない。
Yes, we must eradicate those abominations. The creatures in Ryugu are the seeds of the devil. We must burn them all. Yeah, looks like other people know about the founder's death.
しかし、竜宮の破壊なんて本当に可能なのか。あの研究所は広大だぞ。
Is it really possible to destroy Ryugu? That research institute is huge.
方法はシンプルだ。エリア9に安置されている宝にキーを差し込めば、竜宮どころか終点峡谷の全てが終わる。
It's simple. Insert the key into the treasure enshrined in Area 9. Then all of Ryugu, and even Shuten itself, will end.
あのお方はそうおっしゃっていた。
That is what the master has said.
そうか。あのお方がそういうのなら間違いないな。
I see. If the master has said so, then there is no mistake.
ああ、我らは命を懸けてエリア9にたどり着くのみ。
Indeed, all we have to do is risk our lives to get to Area 9.
我ら清潔の大地の名のもとに清らかな地球を取り戻そうぞ。
In the name of Pure Land, we shall reclaim a cleansed earth.
おう、この命に変えても。
Yes, sir, even at the cost of my life.
相手は清潔の大地か。まさかここまで過激化していたとはね。
So the enemy is Pure Land. I didn't think they'd become so radical.
てこ、異教徒の正体が分かったなりか。
Tekko, have you figured out who the heretics are?
ああ、清潔の大地という名の環境保護団体だよ。
Yes, they are an environmental protection group called Pure Land.
生命よ清潔であれが彼らの合言葉でね。僕らのような生物学者が許せないらしい。
Their motto is Life be pure. They can't stand biologists like us. I thought they were just our trivial protest group, but it seems that was a mistake. I never imagined they would plot to destroy the Order.
清潔の大地がどうやって竜宮に侵入したか、その経緯も判明したよ。
I've also figured out how Pure Land infiltrated Ryugu. I start going back and looking at the timeline of their actions. Yesterday, hearing about the founder's death from somewhere, they decided to carry out their long-awaited plan. They first attacked an off-duty staff member and took their eyeball, embedding it into their palm for preservation. They used the embedded eyeball to bypass the retinal scanner at the elevator gate. They got on the elevator and went underground. Normally, the underground guards would notice the anomaly. But by that time, the guards had already been wiped out by an insider. Yeah, this is a fucked up game. Pure Land, having infiltrated the underground, blew up the elevator. They cut off all access from down the surface. Then they activated the cubes they had planted beforehand. Driving the animals mad. The animals, which should have acted as guardians of the underground, turned against us. Taking advantage of the confusion, the heretics began their advance. Their target is Area 9, the deepest depths, to destroy the thing enshrined there, and with it, destroy Ryugu and the Shuten order.
これが今に至るまでの経緯だろうね。敵ながらよく練られた計画だ。
This is the sequence of events up to now. They are enemies, but it's a well thought out plan.
悪魔みたいにシュートな奴らなり、ずっとこれを狙っていたなりか。
They're as bad as the devil, planning this all along.
ああ、莫大な金と時間を費やして、奴らはここ竜宮を落としに来ているようだね。
That's right. They spent a lot of money and time to bring down Ryugu. However, it's hard to believe that they are acting alone. There must be a large organization backing them, providing funds and equipment. I want to uncover their identity as soon as possible. I stare at the monitor, searching for more clues. Something that will lead me to the true identity of these heretics. Huh? I find one of the Pure Land members lying on the west side of Area 2. He looks like a corpse at first glance, but his chest seems to be moving faintly up and down.
大月君、次の任務だ。今から読み上げる座標の位置に向かえ。
Ku, next mission. Head to the coordinates I'm about to give you.
敵を生け捕りにできるチャンスだ。
There's a chance to capture an enemy alive. Another scenario lock. Alright. We'll go to Ray. Cover his pursuit. After splitting from Ku, Ray chased the heretics on Rex, racing through the dense jungle of Area 2. Alright, it's 7:30 p.m. on January 2nd. Go! That's valid. Sometimes, hey, it's cool to just sit back and vibe, you know? I rode on Rex, sprinting through Area 2. We had a slow start, and it took some getting used to. But now, full speed ahead.
いい調子だしもべれ。今のところは何の問題もなさそうだね。
You're doing well, Ray Shimobe. No problems now. I hear Tekko Ion through the headset.
私の方は大丈夫そうです。
Yes, I'm doing better. But moreover,
テコさん、クー君は無事でしょうか？
Teko, is Ku okay?
ああ、大月空の捜査は順調だよ。おかげで異教徒の正体が判明した。
Kulinski's investigation is going well. We've discovered the true identity of the heretics now.
よかった。無事なんですね。
Phew, you're safe. I sigh in relief. I don't want him to die here.
君にも敵に関する情報を共有しておこう。異教徒の組織名は清潔の大地、環境系のテロ団体だ。リュウグウ壊滅を目論み、最深部のエリア9に向かっている。
I'll disclose this to you. The heretic organization is called Pure Land. They're heading to Area 9 to destroy Ryugu Palace. So the Pure Land terrorists are headed for Area 9. Area 9 has
最深部のエリア9には一体何が隠されているの？
What's hidden in Area 9?
詳細は不明です。しかし伝承によりますと、終点鏡を守護する秘宝が安置されているとのこと。
The details are unknown. According to legend, a treasure which protects the order is hidden there.
テコさん、私前に聞いたことがあるんです。
Teko, I've heard before that there is a treasure hidden in
この
this
研究所の最深部には
research
秘宝が
facility.
隠されているって。
随分と物知りの探偵もいたものだね。それは終点鏡のトップシークレットだよ。
You've done your detective work, I see. It's top secret information of the Shuten order. Yeah. We're uncovering secrets.
でも秘宝の正体までは知りません。最深部には一体何が？
But I don't know what the treasure is. What hides in Area 9?
詳細は言えないが、口に出すにもはばかられる大秘宝だよ。もしもあれを破壊されたら。
I can't give you the details, but it's a great thing I cannot talk about. It's a treasure that, if
終
destroyed,
点鏡は滅ぶだろうね。
will spell the end of the Shuten order. So Otohime spoke the truth. This is a national crisis.
脳にチップの入った動物たちは秘宝を守る門番というわけですね。
So the animals with chips in their brains are protecting the treasure as gatekeepers.
君は本当に物知りだね。まあ、確かにここの動物たちは門番としての一面を持っているよ。
Yes, well observed. It's true that the animals are supposed to be gatekeepers.
今は敵に回ってしまったけどね。
But now, Teko is surprisingly loose-lipped. This is a good chance. I should ask him everything on my mind. We'll ask about the relationship with Dr. Izaki.
テコさん、ドクター江崎という人物について教えてもらえませんか？
I was wondering if you could tell me about this Dr. Izaki. Dr. Izaki, who was erased from Ryugu's history. I couldn't help but wonder.
まさか、ここでドクター江崎の名前が出てくるとはね。
I didn't expect to hear that name again.
ドクター江崎はここの副所長だったと聞いたことがあります。どんな人だったんですか？
I heard that Dr. Izaki was the vice director here. What were they like?
ドクター江崎は天才だよ。才能だけなら僕と同等だね。
Dr. Izaki is a genius, just as good as I.
そんなに？
Wow!
ああ、特にあいつが発明したナーブチップは科学の歴史に残る大傑作だ。
Dr. Izaki invented the nerve chip, masterpiece for the history books.
ナーブチップ。それって確かここの動物の脳内に入ってるやつですよね。
Nerve chips? Is that what's in the animal's brains? A panel in the archives had an explanation about this chip.
元の自我を一時的に停止させ、脳に別の自我をインストールするこのチップがあれば、猛獣をペットのように従順にすることさえたやすい。
This chip suppresses the original personality and installs a new one. animal research sword after
おかげ
this.
で研究が劇的に進んだよ。まさに江崎様々だね。
Dr. Izaki is a blessing.
そんなにすごい人なのに、どうしてドクター江崎は今竜宮にいないんですか？
A blessing? Then why isn't the doctor at Ryugu anymore?
死んだからだよ。獄中でね。
Because Dr. Izaki died in prison.
獄中？犯罪者だったってことですか？
In prison? They were a criminal? Yeah, oof. I guess she won't be able to help us.
ああ、あいつは終点史上最悪の犯罪に手を染めたんだ。竜宮の汚点だよ。
Yeah, after committing the worst crime in the history of Shuten. Truly a disgrace to Ryugu. Worst crime in the history of Shuten. A disgrace to Ryugu. So that's why Tekka Lion blacked out Dr. Izaki's panel. To hide the disgrace of Ryugu.
本当にバカなやつだよ。おとなしく僕と同じ夢を見ていれば、監獄なんかで死なずに済んだもの。
What an idiot. If Dr. Izaki had just kept dreaming, things wouldn't have had to end that way. Tekka Lion's tone, he seems a little disappointed. Tekka Lion is surprisingly loose-lipped. This is a good chance. I should ask him. Alright, now for the relationship with the founder. I should save.
Tekoさんは終点橋の発足前から教祖と付き合いがあるんですよね。
Tekko, you've been friends with the founder since before the order was founded, right? How did you get
そ
along?
のどういう関係だったんですか？
レジスタンス時代のこと？僕は単なるオペレーターとして付き添っていただけだよ。
You mean during the resistance? I was just a commander.
教祖と一緒に戦場を転々としていたんだ。
The founder and I experienced many battles.
そんなに長い付き合いの教祖が突然死んで、どう思いましたか？
How did you feel when the founder, whom you had known for so long, suddenly died?
別に何も。
Not much.
何もって、少しくらいは悲しんだりとか。
Not even an ounce of sadness?
いや、本当に何も。僕にとって教祖の優先順位はそう高くない。
Not at all. The founder wasn't that high priority. Wow. What a dick.
優先順位？
Priority?
僕には夢があるからね。些細なことにいちいち感情を動かしていられるほど暇じゃないんだ。
I have my own aspirations. I don't have time to focus on the little things. Little things. The coldness of Tekko Ion sends shivers down my spine. That my death would be so trivial. The founder, Dr. Izaki. They are both dead. Two people who were heavily involved with Tekko Ion are dead. Is this a coincidence? Unlikely. Both the founder and Dr. Izaki, they must have been disposable to Tekko Ion. Like those people used as dinosaur bait.
テコさん、教祖は？
Tekko, the founder, I just want to say Tekko is an insufferable brat. Yeah, I don't like it either.
おっと、詮索はそのくらいにしてもらおうか。
You've poked around enough for now.
これ以上僕の腹を探るつもりなら、こちらも君の素性を全力で調べ上げるぞ。
If you're going to keep asking questions, I'll be doing the same to you.
いや、それはちょっと。
No, I'm just...
この事件が終わったら全部話してやるから。今は異教徒の全滅に全力を尽くせ。
I'll tell you once this is over. Focus on wiping out the heretics first.
エリア2の出口が見えてきたぞ。
Look, the exit for Area 2 is there.
あれは瓦礫ですか？
Is that debris?
ああ、異教徒による進路妨害だろうな。
Ah, a roadblock by the heretics.
しかしレックスのパワーがあれば、あの程度の小細工は障害にもならない。
But Rex can crush this
今度
easily.
打ち砕く。
了解です。行くよレックス。
Okay, then. Let's go, Rex. I squeeze the reins and Rex starts running. In no time at all, we were at the exit of Area 2. Rex charges full speed into the debris. Next thing I know, I hear shouting. Holy fuck. The light blurs my vision. After the light came darkness. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I can't speak. Even... We had a bad end. To avoid this ending, you need some information from the heretics who set up the rubble. Check other points of view to see if there's anyone who can get that information. Alright. Back to Ku Otsuki. After the collection, Ku got another mission from Tekka and was headed towards the designated coordinates to capture heretics alive. Yeah, we were bound to hit one eventually. This is such a long segment of the game. I head to the star marked on the windshield map. It's apparently a chance to capture a heretic alive. Yeah, this is gonna be a long game. Found you! Heading to the point on the GPS, I came across a collapsed heretic. I stopped the buggy and head over to check on it. They had deep slashes all over, but were still breathing. They might be savable. This doesn't look like a terrorist. Taking off the heretic's mask, I see the face of an innocent-looking woman. Not very terrifying, but whatever. She needed to be treated first. I used tape to wrap up the wounds on her body. The bleeding needs to be stopped. Bleeding stopped, it should be fine.
やめて。私に触らないで。
Stop! Don't touch me! The heretic woman had regained consciousness. She slightly opens her eyes and glares at me, terrified.
やめ。恥ずかしめを受けるくらいなら死ぬ。
Stop! I'd rather die than be humiliated.
おい、暴れんな。襲ったりしねえよ。んなことまともな兄弟がするわけねえだろ。
Wait, calm down. I'm not gonna attack you. Normal member wouldn't do that.
殺して。怪我さないで。清潔のまま死なせて。
No, don't! Kill me! Don't violate me! Let me die pure. Toko, what are you doing in this game? Get back to Danganronpa. Stop thrashing around. You'll bleed everywhere. The heretic woman thrashes around, thinking I'm trying to hurt her.
いや、清潔じゃないと魂が汚れ。
No, I need to be pure. My soul will be stained.
大月君、何をもたもたしている。早くそいつから情報を引き出せ。
Kuotsuki, what are you doing? Draw some intel from her. The command from Director Ion came over the headset.
情報を引き出せって言われてもよ。こんな聞き分けのない女、どうしろってんだよ。
Draw intel? How? She won't listen.
君が甘やかすからそいつはダダをこねるんだ。
You're too soft.
拷問でもすればおとなしく情報を吐くんじゃないか。
Torture her. She should give up something.
できるかんなこと。
I can't do that.
いいからやれ。そいつは地下をめちゃくちゃにした異教徒の一味だぞ。情けをかける価値はない。
Do it. She's part of the group that messed with the facility. Don't feel sorry for her.
"異教徒っつってもよ、拷問とか教義に反するじゃねえか。
Even if she's a heretic, torture is against the doctrine.
第一、女にんなことできるわけ。
Plus, I can't do that to a woman.
女を引いて逃げた犯罪者のくせに、今さら何をしんしぶっているんだ。
Says the
肩
criminal.
腹が痛いよ。
Says the criminal who hit a woman and ran. Where's this chivalry coming from? Criminal. Hit and run. Each time I hear that, my vision blacks out. I'm just a criminal. Dumb.
教義を破ることなら僕が目をつむってやる。
I'll look the other way for breaking doctrine.
早くやれ。どんな手を使っても情報を引き出せ。
Do it. I don't care what you do, get what we need.
しもべ霊の役に立ちたいんだろ
You want to help raise Shimobe, yes? Hearing this, we're gonna refuse. No, I couldn't torture someone. Get the doctrine. She may be a heretic, but something like that, I'd be worse than scum. But how am I going to get information from her? She seems overly concerned with chastity and is terrified of being attacked by a man. I get it. So as long as I can't touch her, that's easy then.
おい、異教徒、これを見ろ。
Heretic, look!
これで文字通り手は出せないぜ。
What in the actual fuck? Oh dear god. Now, I can't touch you.
あなた何して。
What? Wait, what are you?
俺の手がお前に悪さすることはねえ。なあ、少しは俺を信用してくねえか。
My hand. I can't do anything to you anymore. Trust me now?
何言って。ねえ、違う。
But, what are you talking? The blood.
お前が過去に誰にどんな目に遭わされたかは知らねえけどよ。俺が代わりに謝っ。
I don't know what happened to you, but I'll apologize for the...
いいから早くナイフ抜いて。血が出てる。
Okay, stop. Just take the knife out. The blood's coming out. She seemed to have snapped out of it. She wraps tape around the gaping hole in my hand.
案外優しいんだな、お前。
You're actually pretty nice.
あなたがおかしいだけじゃない。
You're just crazy.
こんなに優しいのに、どうしてお前テロなんて起こしちまったんだよ。
Why are you committing terrorism if you're so nice?
お前らが妙な真似したせいでみんな死んじまったじゃねえか。動物まで根こそぎだぜ。
Because of you guys, everyone was killed, even the animals. The raging dinosaur seems to have finally turned on each other too. There's bodies everywhere.
仕方ないじゃない。この研究所は間違ってるから。
It's this research center that's the
動
problem.
物たちはゲノムを改変された悪魔の種子で、それに脳にはチップが入ってるのよ。
They're genetically altered demon spawn, and they have chips in their brains.
脳にチップか。
Chips in the
な
brain.
るほどな。
Chips in the brain, huh?
ここの動物が妙におとなしいのはそういうわけだったのか。そりゃ確かに間違ってるぜ。
So that's why they were so calm then. That's messed up.
ええ、そうよ。何もかも間違いなの。清潔じゃない生命は根絶やしにしなければ。
Exactly. It all is. Impure life needs to be destroyed. Is that what this place does to animals? Is what this place does to animals ethical? It doesn't seem like it. It started feeling off to me too. But
でもよ、間違って生まれたやつは生きてちゃいけないのかよ。
they can't control how they were born. Why is it so bad for them to live?
お前さ、一度でも動物の世話したことあんのかよ。動物ってさ、ちゃんと世話すりゃ懐くんだぜ。
Have you ever taken care of animals? They get attached if you take care of them. I close my eyes and think back on my time here. They remembered me, snuggled up to me. They'd even get up to mischief. I've had my jumpsuit torn so many times. But, forgetting them, I could forgive anything. Because... Aww. She loves you, Alex.
臭くてきつくてろくでもねえ仕事だけどさ、あいつらの鼻先撫でてやるために俺は毎朝目覚ましてたんだよ。
It was smelly and hard, but I got up every morning so I could pet their
お
noses.
前はそれを否定すんのか。
Are you going to fight that?
だからそれは間違いなの。
That's the problem.
猛獣は本来懐いたりしない。あなたと動物の友情は脳のチップの作用に過ぎず。
Monsters don't get attached to people. That friendship was just from the chip.
家族みてえに思ってたんだよ。
They were like family. Now they're dead. Calling them demon spawn. Saying their existence is wrong.
お前ら頭のいいやつはどうしてすぐ答えを出しちまうんだよ。
Why do you smart people rush to conclusions?
頭の中で考える前に一度でもあいつらの肌に触ってあったかさを感じろよ。
Oh, that's adorable. I find that oddly adorable, Alex. Before just using your head, touch them! Feel their warmth! Before I know it, I'm crying. I want to stop because it's pathetic, but I can't. The tears won't stop flowing. I equated the animals to me. Street kid. Criminal. Jumpsuit. Each label makes people just assume. Look down on you.
言葉一つで全部分かった気になる前に俺たちをちゃんと見て触れてくれよ。
Yeah, they do. That is true. Cats and dogs can get jealous if you're petting someone else. Before you get it, before you think you get it just from what you hear, look at us. Get to know us. Not just words, Reach out, try to understand. I'm right here. Like how Ray did.
エリア2の出口に爆弾を仕掛けたわ。
There's a bomb placed in the Area 2 entrance.
進むときは注意してね。爆弾は瓦礫の中に隠してあるから慎重に除去して。
Yeah, exactly like that. Watch out for it. It's eating the debris. Take it out with
振
caution.
動を与えないようにね。
Don't shake it.
あなたのような心清らかな子は死んじゃダメ。
A pure
必
child,
ず生きて。
a pure child like you can't die. Live. I don't know why she decided to tell me this, but now I need to.
イオン首相聞いたかよ。爆弾だ。
Director Ion, did you hear? A bomb.
ああ、お手柄だ大月くん。この情報はすぐにしもべレイに共有するよ。
Yes, good job. I'm sharing this intel with Ray Shimobe.
ああ、頼む。
Got it. Good. Now Ray should be safe.
ありがとな、正直に話してくれて。これで俺の恩人が助かるぜ。
Thank you for telling me. That'll help my savior. What?
ごめんね。清潔じゃなかったのは私の方みたい。
Sorry, it seems I was the impure one. Oh dear God. Trigger warning again, folks. This game contains quite a few instances of suicide. She takes my knife and points it at her neck.
おい、よせ。早まんな。急に何してんだよ。
Oh wait, stop. Let's not be hasty.
あの世でみんなに謝るわ。殺してごめんなさいって。
I'll apologize to everyone on the other side. Sorry for killing you.
謝るんならこの世でやれよ。今ならまだ償いができるぜ。俺と一緒に。
Do it here. You can still atone. Here with me.
ダメよ。ダメなの。私はそんなに強くない。清潔じゃない自分に耐えられそうにないの。
Alright, we have an ad break coming up in a little over a minute. I do not play during ad breaks, so when the 3 minutes hits... Oh, there it is now. We'll continue this in 3 minutes. Yeah, this game is not holding back. Well, hey, yeah, I'm hoping it'll die. This will die down too, but you know, honestly, I saved the VODs. You know I do. So, all right. Anyways, we are back. Thank you for waiting. All right. We should save here. I can't. No, I can't handle my own impurity.
おいよせよせよ死んだら全部
Wait, stop. If you die, it's all.
さよなら。
Goodbye.
やめろ
Stop! Oh dear God, he couldn't stop her. Or I'd like to think he did. Alright. Alright. You know, there's some days you just gotta get rid of a bomb. Ray discovered a pile of rubble blocking the exit, but Teko Aina told her there was a bomb planted there. Alright, it is 7:55 p.m. on January 2nd.
テコさん、教祖は？
おっと、これ以上僕の腹を。いや、
Alright.
その。
この事件が終わったらほら。
Alright, we're gonna skip through this dialogue. We've been through this already. Alright, here we go.
あれは瓦礫。
ああ、異教徒による小細工だよ。中には爆弾が仕掛けられているらしい。
Oh, it's a trap by the heretics. I hear there's a bomb hidden there.
爆弾？
A bomb?
振動を与えると爆発する。
It will explode if mishandled.
いいか。レックスの口を重機のように使って慎重に爆弾を取り除け。
Listen, use Rex's mouth to carefully remove the bomb. I followed Teko Aina's advice and carefully removed the debris. Then...
危なかった。
That was close. Buried inside was a square bomb. If I had attacked it without knowing, I would have been blown to pieces.
教えてくれてありがとうございます。おかげで命拾いしました。
Thank you for telling me. You saved my life.
僕の手柄ではないよ。異教徒から爆弾について聞き出したのは大月空だ。
Don't thank me. It was Ku Oski who found this out.
クー君が？
Who?
取るに足らない服役囚と思っていたが、彼は案外有能だよ。
I thought he was
思わぬ拾い
disposable.
物だ。
I thought he was disposable, but he's quite useful. I honestly, I mean, bombs can have, like, you know, the TNT look of the cylindrical type. They can also be square. You know, plus then you have C4 that you can just mold however you want. I see. Ku saved me again. Ku had risked his life to get this information for us. I'm sure this was a lot of work. He might have injured himself fighting heretics.
爆弾の除去が完了したなら、君は早く先に進め。
Once the bomb has been removed, you can move on.
異教徒はすでにエリア5に到達したぞ。
The heretics have already reached Area 5. Teko Aina urges me to hurry, but...
私、ここでクー君を待ちます。これ以上彼を一人にしておくのは、心配で。
I'll wait for Ku here. I'm too worried to leave him alone. Ooh, you passed out for an hour after you had lunch. You must have really been tired.
仲良し小良しの友達ごっこをしている暇はないんだ。
We don't have time to play with friends.
この任務には終点橋の未来がかかっているんだぞ。
This mission is for the future of the Shuten order.
それならなおさらクー君の力が必要でしょ。
And I'll need Ku's help more than ever. Oh, damn.
私一人じゃまたトラップに引っかかりそうになるかもしれないし。
Otherwise, I might get caught in a trap again.
まったくバカなやつほど群れたがるな。
They say fools never differ. Teko Iron sounded fed up as he hangs up the call.
しもべれ、ちょっと話をしていいなりか？
Ray Shimobe, do you have a moment? And now someone else connected. This voice sounds familiar. Oh, it's him. The robot controlled when we broke into headquarters. The robot I controlled when we broke into headquarters. I think his name was...
君、あられちゃんだよね。
You're Arale, right?
ホワッチのこと知ってるなりか？
Huh? You know me? The rain helps you relax, huh?
ちょっと噂で聞いたことが。ところで私に何か用？
I've heard of you through the grapevine. What do you want?
しもべれ、お前に頼みがあるなりよ。大月クーと合流したらあいつを助けてやってほしいなり。
Ray Shimobe, I have a favor to ask. If you meet Ku Otsuki, would you help him?
助ける？
Oh.
クー君に何かあったの？
What happened to Ku?
大月クーは異教徒の女を生け捕りにして。
He found a heretic survivor and... Arale explains in detail what happened to Ku. Ku treated the captured heretic well and tried to help her, but... she killed herself right in front of him.
クー君、またそんな辛い目に。
Oh no, Ku, not again. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, thunder can be brutal. He just went through the dinosaur thing.
教えてくれてありがとう、あられちゃん。なんとかクー君を励ましてみるよ。
Thanks for telling me, Arale. I'll try to encourage Ku somehow.
頼むなり、しもべれ。ホワッチはこういう時何の役にも立たないから。
Nice. I wish I could sleep that soundly. Good luck, Ray Shimobe. I'm of no use at times like this.
役立たずなんてとんでもないよ。
No, you're not
あられ
useless.
ちゃんが私たちを見守ってくれていると思うと、それだけで心強いから。
Just knowing you're watching over us is reassuring.
ホワッチは見てるだけなのに。
Even just watching?
見て、心配して、声をかけてくれるのが嬉しいんだよ。
Thanks for worrying about me.
私たちはチームなんだから、それぞれができることを頑張ればいいんじゃないかな。
We're a team. It's good if we do what we can.
チーム？
私たち一緒に異教徒を追う仲間でしょ。
We're in this together, right? However, something interrupts our conversation. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. I heard Ku's car engine. Oh, actually, that is a good sound then. Alright. it looks like we're getting through to the end here. Because Ku's timeline now goes to January 3rd. Wait a minute. Am I going to waste all 5 of my days on this one thing? Then how do you do the other routes? How does that work? I mean, I guess we'll find out in the end, but... Alright. Ku took care of a heretic woman who gave him information, then met up with Ray. The two of them rode Rex to Area 3. Alright. It is now 8:25 p.m.
レイさん、わざわざ待っててくれたのかよ。先に行っててよかったんだぜ。
Ray, you didn't have to wait. You could have gone without me. When I get to the Area 2 exit, Ray and the T-Rex are waiting for me.
どうしても直接お礼を言いたかったから。あれ見てよ。
I wanted to thank you. Look over there. Looking to where Ray was pointing, there's a cube with a strange mark on it.
あれ、瓦礫に埋まってた爆弾。衝撃を与えると爆発するみたい。
That was the bomb in the middle. It explodes if bumped into. I mean, I wasn't asking, you know, that was a hypothetical. We'll find out eventually. But yeah, no, this soundtrack is peak.
そうか。あいつの言ってたことは本当だったのか。
I guess what that heretic woman said was true.
聞いたよ。クー君の活躍。異教徒から情報を聞き出してくれたんだって。
I heard what you did. You got the info from the heretics?
いや、聞き出したっつうか。
I didn't really get the info. She kinda just gave it to me. Yeah, this is a good game. Maybe I'll get it for Lulu's birthday or something. For some reason, as she was dying.
また命を救われちゃったね。ありがとう。私を何度も助けてくれて。
You saved me again. Thank you. You've helped me so much. Thank you. It makes me happy every time I hear that. Happy and guilty.
あいつらにもこの感じ味わってほしかったな。
I wish I could have felt this too. The feeling of helping someone. I wanted them to feel this too. They died without a chance of forgiveness. Smacked around and thrown in prison. Joining the heretics, becoming terrorists, ending their lives as criminals. Their lives have meaning.
畜生が償う前に死ぬんじゃねえよ。
Don't go die before you get a second chance. How can you know without trying again? Yeah, no, his birthday might very well be this month. Shit, we are in May now. How can you know why we're alive?
クー君
Ray's voice snapped me out of it.
悪いレイさん、こっちの話だ。
Sorry. It's nothing. I wipe my tears and look away.
いいから早く出発しようぜ。俺は車でレイさんを追っかける。
Anyways, let's get going. I'll follow behind you. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool. I loved Rain Code.
待って、そんな状態で運転なんて無理だよ。
Wait, you can't drive like that.
いや、俺は平気だ。そんなやわじゃ。
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
だから無理だってば。手にも大怪我してるみたいだし。ここからは一緒に行こう。
You can't. Just look at your hand. Come with me, okay?
一緒に？
With you?
うん。
Yeah. Ray nodded deeply, smiling.
ここからはタンデムで進もうよ。
Let's go on in tandem. Looking down on the research center from the T-Rex, everything looked different. The land from atop a giant, being able to get rid of anything in that way, the freedom. The roar, terrifying not that long ago, is now relieving.
すごいでしょ。X の上から見る景色って爽快な気分にならない？
The view from up here is pretty great, isn't it? Exhilarating.
はあ、風を感じるってレベルじゃねえな。
Yeah, it's amazing. The wind roars in my ears. It's all just so much. All that bloody stuff on the floor, and the next thing I know, I'm here.
大きいよな。叶わねえ。
It's so huge.
うん。大きいよね、レックスって。まるで怪獣みたいだよ。
Yeah, it's so big, like a giant monster. Oh man, 2 years ago. It's wild to think that I've only been in Luda and Ava's communities for just over a year.
いや、レックスのことじゃねえよ。
Not the T-Rex. Huh? You can control this giant thing, but you went out of your way to try and cheer me up. Your compassion as a person is on a whole other level.
そろそろスピードに慣れてきた？でもまだまだこんなもんじゃないよ。
Are you used to the speed yet? We're not done yet, though.
行くよレックス。スピードアップ。
Pick up the speed, Rex!
レイさん、さすがにちょっと早すぎねえか？
Ray, isn't this a little too fast?
大丈夫大丈夫。しっかり私に捕まっててね。
It's fine, it's fine. Hold on tight. I cling to Ray for my life. It may be lame and pathetic, but still, I feel calm being in contact with Ray. Ray's body is softer and more slender than it looks. And a pleasant scent, too. Yeah. No, it's nice meeting. I was relatively new to Danganronpa. I still am. So it was nice to meet fellow fans. I kind of figured, but this person
女だよな。
really is a girl.
何か言った？
Okay, I have been confused because I have seen people refer to Ray, the founder, with both male and female pronouns. The founder's gender has not been explicitly identified for that by that logic. So I'm not trying to invalidate anything. I'm just telling you what I've seen and what I'm thinking. I may just switch to they until I get a concrete answer about the founder's identity. That's just me playing it safe. Yeah. Be careful, Alex. Don't spoil anything. But thank you.
いや、別に。
No, nothing. It doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. Yeah, you see, like that right there. This isn't the time for that. I shake my head to get rid of the thoughts. But I wish this trip would never end. I couldn't stop from thinking that. Ray's here with me. I can't help but think that this is some miracle. Maybe it was because of these thoughts, but our tracking wasn't going very well. What?
やめてやめて、頭つっつかないでよ、痛いって。
Stop! Stop! Quit pecking me! Ow!
こら鳥野郎、レイさんの頭に巣作ろうなんざ100年早。
Stupid bird! Why the hell are you making a nest on Ray's head? Oh my
おい
god.
そこ、耳噛んでんじゃねえ。
You get off his ear! The flocks of birds in Areas 3 are pecking at Ray's hair. Oh man, we needed this. This game has been like deathly serious for a while now. His head was about to be turned into a nest. You know what? I'll just read it as I say, as a. What?
ぬるぬる、顔がぬる。
It's slimy. My face is slimy.
レイさん、気を確かに持て。ゲロゲロ泣いてんじゃねえ、カエルども。
Ray, be careful. Frogs, don't you croak at me.
レイさんから離れやがれ。
Get away from Ray. In Area 4, an army of frogs attacks Ray. I had to pull them all off of his face. I smacked him awake after he passed out, narrowly avoiding Rex falling over. So, when I refer to Ray, I guess sort of in speculation, when I'm talking about Ray, I'm going to use they, them. But I will be reading the pronouns of the text as they're presented in the game. I hope that makes sense. I guess he has pretty bad luck. We keep on getting into trouble. He had snakes wrapped around his neck, got headbutted by salamanders. I look away and he's getting attacked by a different animal. I can't let my guard down at all.
まだ顔がぬるぬる。ねえ、もうどこにもヘビ巻きついてないよね。
I'm all slimy again. There's no more snakes, right?
レイさんはなんでこう動物に懐かれんだ。なんか変なフェロモンでも出てんのか。
Why do you attract animals so much? You have some sort of weird pheromones?
変なフェロモンって。ひどいな。私を一体何だと。
Weird pheromones? Just what do you think I am?
フェロモンって。
レイさん、何急に笑って。
Ray, what are you laughing at?
クーくんだって。
You're laughing too. Getting over the nerves, we burst out laughing and couldn't stop. We rolled around on top of Rex laughing together. We're chasing terrorists while riding a giant dinosaur. Even insanity can turn into comedy when turned up too high. Thanks to that, the fear went away. No. If only for a little while, I was able to forget the tragedy. Because Ray is here with me. Time goes by as we laugh. We reach Area 5 in no time. Waiting there for us Oh no. What's scenario 5? Fireflies. Where's Owl City when you need him? It was so pretty I couldn't speak. Looking up at the night sky, we froze like statues for a
こ
bit.
れホタルす
Are these fireflies? So pretty.
ああ、こんなもん初めて見たぜ。
I've never seen anything like it.
すごいや、まるで星だよ。ホタルの星。
They're like stars. They're firefly stars. Ray was getting all excited. He opens his mouth with a big wow, laughing like a kid.
辛いことがたくさんあった一日だけど、なんか最後に私たちだけ得しちゃったね。
It was a horrible day, but at least we were able to get something good from it.
ああ、嫌な記憶が帳消しだ。むしろ釣りが来るくらいだぜ。
Yeah, it wiped out all the horrible memories and then some. I was able to see something beautiful with Ray. This moment is more valuable to me than anything.
竜宮を労役先に選んで正解だったぜ。ホタルなんてもう竜宮でしか見られねえしな。
I'm glad I chose Ryugu. It's the only place you can see fireflies now. I wish I could have shown the guys. I couldn't help but think like that. To my family waiting for me, too. Just then,
ねえクーくん、ホタルが竜宮でしか見られないってどういうこと？
what do you mean Ryugu is the only place you can see fireflies?
Huh?
Yeah, the Owl City Band, you know, one of their first big hits was a song called Fireflies. I tilt my head, confused at his question.
何言ってんだよレイさん。ホタルはとっくの昔に絶滅しただろ。
What are you talking about? Fireflies have been extinct for forever.
絶滅？え、ホタルって絶滅してたの？
Extinct? Fireflies went extinct?
レイさん、まだ冗談言い足りねえのか？
You still joking around?
冗談？
Joke?
ホタルに限らず、地球にはもう動物なんてほとんど残ってねえだろ。動物も植物も人間も。
Not just fireflies. Most animals on Earth are gone. Animals, plants, people too. What world is this game taking place in? That's not something everyone knew. It's not something I should have to explain. But Ray...
そう。
No, that can't be. He looked like he was in shock. Damn, we got a lot to learn about this world. Alright, Alex. You rest well, my friend. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. Alright, so... Tandem is out of lock. The only two characters who are available right now are either Tekko or Ray. And... yes, we are going all the way to Area 9. We are not skipping anything along the way. I'm just thinking right now. Yeah, we'll approach Area 6. What the hell? Alright, 10:25 p.m. in the passageway between areas 5 and 6.
もうすぐエリア6に突入するよ。クーくん、準備はいい？
Thank you for the 30 streams streak, Alex. You're too kind. I gotta get some fucking point redeems. We're about to enter Area 6. Q, are you ready?
はあ、レイさんと一緒なら地獄だって怖かね。
I'm ready for hell even, Ray! We ran along the corridor connecting areas 5 and 6. The entrance to Area 6 is close. The door is closed, but that's fine. We just have to dash into it. Rex slams into the door, breaking through it. Not again. Explosion. I fly into the air. I can't see anything. I can't hear. Ah, damn it. How many bombs? Jeez, how far did the heretics get into this? Seriously. Let's go listening to stops Rare's Rampage. Who can check other points of view to see if there's someone who can give that order. Alright. Alright. Back in the lab.
何万ダブ何万ダブどうか安らかに眠ってくれなり
Please, please, rest in peace.
何万ダブ何万ダブどうか成仏してくださいなり
Oh, please, please, rest in peace. Our ally sets up candles and pictures on the laboratory table, chanting some nonsense.
あられ、さっきから何をしてるんだ？
Our ally? What are you doing?
レックスのおとりになってくれたみんなに鎮魂の祈りを捧げていたなりよ
I'm praying for the souls of those who became Babe for Rex.
怒りを鎮めて成仏できますようにって
May their anger be calmed, and may they rest in peace. Our ally has set up photos of those workers from Area 2. The bait I tricked Ku Otsuki into loading onto the truck.
何万ダブ何万ダブどうか怒りを鎮めたまえなり何万ダブ何万ダブ
May you rest in peace. Oh, please, please rest in peace. I always thought he was an idiot, but I didn't think it was this bad. My head already hurts enough as it is. Why does this useless pile of bolts make me want to rip my hair out?
あられ、そのバカ丸出しの儀式を今すぐやめろ。オカルトを僕の研究室に持ち込むな。
Raleigh, stop that idiotic chant now. Don't bring any more of that mourning into my laboratory.
でもちゃんと供養して謝らないとこいつらの魂が報われないなり
But if we don't pay our respects and apologize, they can't go in peace.
霊魂なんて存在するはずがないだろう。僕らは死んだら無に帰り、体はゴミと化すだけだ。
Spirits don't exist. When we die, we return to nothing, and our bodies turn into garbage. When we die and our functions cease, that's the end. That's the rule of life.
だいたい君が死者に謝ったって意味ないだろう。こいつらを殺したのは僕だ。君じゃない。
Besides, there's no point in apologizing to the dead. I'm the one who killed them, not you.
違うなりこれはワッチの罪でもあるなりよ
No, this is my fault too. Why is that then?
テコは時々悪いこともするけど、それはワッチの終点峡谷に生きるみんなの罪なり。
Teko, you do bad things sometimes, but that's because of me. No, it's because of everyone living in Shuten.
だってテコは誰かがやらなければいけないことを率先してやってくれているだけなのに。
Because you're just doing what needs to be done, taking the initiative.
もしもあの時テコが大月クーを騙してレックスを連れ出していなかったら、
If you hadn't tricked Koo into bringing Rex out,
今頃地下は全滅していたなり。
the underground would have been wiped out by now.
Morales' assumptions are correct. I just took the best courses of action to save the majority.
いつもそう。テコばっかりが悪者になるなりよ。
It's always like this. You're always made out to be the bad guy.
みんなテコに怒りをぶつけて、誰のおかげで生きているかもしれずに。
Everyone vents their anger at you without knowing who they owe their lives
だ
to.
からワッチは決めたのに。
And that's why I've decided
ワッチじゃテコの代わりは務まらないけど、せめて罪の償いだけはワッチが肩代わりするなりよ。
I can't take your place, but at least I can atone for the sins.
Morales' determined shouts echo throughout the laboratory. Arale? I can't help but smile. In the end, Arale always understands the meaning of what I do. Sometimes I do cruel things. Sometimes I kill people. Like that time. And that time. And even that time. But I only do it because it's necessary. If someone's death is necessary for the survival of the Shuten order, I'll kill them without hesitation. This country was founded on thorough pacifism. The doctrine strictly forbids killing or harming anyone. The exception is the Ministry of Security, which is allowed to use violence as a privilege for maintaining security and controlling heretics. And this privilege is also granted to me. My position, I operate and manage my central systems related to the maintenance of the state. I have the authority to arrest or in some cases dispose of those who approach or misuse these secrets that cannot even be disclosed to the Ministry of Security. I took it upon myself to expand this authority, and in cases where I judged that it couldn't be left to the Ministry of Security, I disposed of suspects with my own hands, without report. When Arale notices my wrongdoing, he gets very angry and sad at first. But in the end, he always understands. And forgives my sins. Before I knew it, my headache had completely disappeared. My vision is clearer than ever. I feel so refreshed. As long as Arale understands, I don't care what the riffraff say. He's my gentle indulgence who forgives me.
誰に何と思われようといいんだよ。恨まれ、たたられる覚悟がない者に幹部は務まらない。
I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Those who can't bear the hatred and curses can't be ministers.
でもそれじゃテコが。
But dealing with these curses.
いいんだよ。だいたいたたりなんて存在するはずがないだろう。
It's fine. Besides, there's no such things as curses.
霊魂、幽霊。本当にいるなら、化けて出てきてほしいね。
Spirits? Ghosts? If they really exist, I'd like them to come out.
うわダメだりテコそんなことしたら本当に呪われてしまうだりよ
Oh, wait, that's bad, Teko. Don't say that or you'll really get cursed. I'm not afraid of curses from the dead or grudges from the living. As long as a rally is by my side, I'm invincible.
ところであられ、呪いはともかく祝いの準備はしなくていいのか？
By the way, Raleigh, forget about curses. Shouldn't you be preparing for a celebration?
祝い
A celebration?
もうすぐ地下の戦いは決着だ。凱旋パーティーをやるなら今から準備しておかないと間に合わないぞ。
The battle underground is about to end. If we're going to have a victory party, we need to start preparing now.
あいつらもうエリア5まで来ただりか
Oh, they've already reached Area 5!
ああ、異教徒は現在エリア7で足止めを食らってる。このペースなら約1時間で追いつくだろう。
That's right. The heretics are held up in Area 7. At this rate, we'll catch up in about an hour. As expected, obtaining Rex was a significant advantage. The strongest mobility overcomes much of all difficulties.
異教徒を全滅させたらエリア8の脱出ポットで2人を地下から脱出させ
After wiping out the heretics, we'll use the escape pods in Area 8 to evacuate
この
those
研
two
究室に招待しよう。
and invite them up to the lab.
あいつらここに来るだり
Wait, they're coming here?
ああ、2人をもてなすのなら仕切りはあられに任せるよ。僕はそういうのは苦手でね。
Sure, and I'll leave it to you to host them. I'm not that good at that sort of thing.
そうと決まればこうしちゃいらんないだりパーリーの準備を整えるだりよ
Then I can't just sit around. I need to get ready for the party. Raleigh starts preparing for a party quite energetically.
あいつらを目いっぱいねぎらわないと地下でいっぱい頑張ってくれたから
I have to make them show appreciation. They've worked so hard underground. Now he's busy preparing crackers and hanging banners on the walls. Well, it might be nice to have a big party once in a while. It'll be a good change of pace for Raleigh. Let's put on a good celebration. After the party, I will detain Rei Shimobe. So-called detective, Rei Shimobe. Most important mission from now on is to uncover this person's true identity. I've been putting it off until now, but who is he? Why is he investigating the Founder's murder? Above all, his powers. The extraordinary ability to control animals at will. That can only be
神の力。
the power of God. Where did he obtain that forbidden power? He can't have possibly learned it from the Founder. I have to find out everything. When I'm done...
ねえテコこれなんかおかしくないなりか
Hey, Teko! Isn't this a little weird? Hearing a rally, I turn around to see him tilting his head curiously at a pitch-black monitor.
このモニターどうして映像を映さないなり
Why isn't this monitor showing us anything?
確かにおかしいな。なんだ、故障か？
That's indeed strange. What's wrong? Is it broken? The monitor should always be showing us a feed from Area 6. Why is it black? The monitor itself doesn't look broken at all. No matter which monitor I switch to, only the feed from Area 6 comes up black.
エリア6で異常が発生しているようだね。
Looks like there might be something going on in Area 6.
どうするだりテコ しもべレイたち今からちょうどエリア6に突入するところなるよ。
Ooh, what should we do, Teko? Ray and Ku are just about to head into Area 6 right now. If I take the safe route, I should give the order to stop right here. But Ray Shimobe has Rex, the strongest tool we've got. Even knowing some traps may lie ahead, it's also an option to let them charge in. Should I let Ray proceed, or should I stop him? I want to stop it. We know what happens if it keeps going.
止まれしもべれ。
Stop, Ray Shimobe! I quickly switch on my mic to shout. Alright. Alright, she charged with Rex trying to break through the door to Area 6. As she did, Teko ordered an emergency stop. Alright, it is 10:30 p.m. in the passageway to Area 6.
もうすぐエリア6に突入するよ。クーくん、準備はいい？
はあ、レイさんと一緒なら地獄だって怖かね。
Alright, gonna skip this bit of dialogue. Rex slams into the door, breaking through it.
止まれしもべれ。
Headset tells us to stop. I pull the reins as quick as I can. It was so fast I almost fell off, but I just managed to hold on.
テコさん、急に無茶言わないでくださいよ。
Teko, don't be so reckless.
文句を言ってる暇があったら周囲を見渡してみろ。何か異常は発生していないか。
Instead of whining, look around you. Do you see anything strange?
異常って？
What do you mean strange? I do as he asks and look around.
なあレイさん、この辺妙に暑くねえか？
Hey Ray, isn't it usually hot here?
確かに暑いね。なんかここだけサウナみたいな。
True, it's like a sauna here.
エリア6の扉から妙な熱気が。これじゃまるでストーブだぜ。
There's a strange heat coming from Area 6. It's like a stove.
そういうことか。
So that's it then. I hear him click his tongue through the headset.
しもべれ。今すぐそこを離れてエリア5に戻れ。
Ray Shimobe, hurry and return to Area 5.
戻れって異教徒を追いかけるんじゃ。
Return? What about the heretics?
エリア6ではおそらく火事が起こってる。それも大火事だ。
There's probably a fire in Area 6 and a big one.
火事？
Fire?
早く退避だ。下手をしたらその扉ごと吹っ飛ばされるぞ。
Get out of there now! That door's about to blow! We make Rex turn back and evacuate to Area 5. Alright, back to Area 5.
なんか拍子抜けだね。ついに異教徒との対決だと思ったら休憩なんて。
How anticlimactic. We were finally going to fight the heretics, but now we're taking a break? We evacuated to Area 5 as instructed. Now we're resting in the meadow.
急に休めって言われても興奮しちゃって全然気が休まらないや。
I can't just take a break when I'm told to. I'm too anxious.
確かにいきなり休めって言われても困るぜ。
I guess it's true. We're too hyped up. Ku sighs as he says this.
けど少し嬉しい気もするな。
But there's good in this too.
え？
レイさんと話せる時間が増えたからな。こりゃ儲けもんだ。
I can speak to you some more. I'm in a good place.
クー君。
Ku, oh man, Ku is inadvertently getting. I guess he's inadvertently making Ray here into like a new idol for him. I feel for that. Thinking about it, we've been so busy, we haven't had the time to properly talk. I should take this chance to talk to Ku properly. I ask about Ku's origins.
そうだ。もしよかったらクー君の過去について教えてくれないかな。
Ku, I was wondering if you could tell me about yourself.
俺の？そりゃ構わねえけど、人殺しの過去なんて聞いて楽しい話じゃないぜ。
Me? I don't mind, but do you really want to hear about a murderer?
うんうん。知りたいんだよ。一緒に旅した相棒の話はなんだって。
I just want to know my traveling companion better. Ku starts to tell me. His father disappeared. His mother died of heart disease. Lived life as a street kid. Spent the days running around the city as a courier. And hit a woman with his motorcycle.
それで監獄に収監されたんだけど、悪いことは続くもんでさ。俺、心臓を病んじまったんだ。
So I was locked up and bad things kept happening. I got myself a heart condition.
心臓ってお母さんと同じ病気？
The same one as your mother?
ああ、俺の胸にも同じ血管が眠ってたみてえでさ、監獄病院で寝たきりになったんだよ。
Yeah, I had the same issue in my chest. I couldn't leave the prison hospital bed.
監獄病院は環境も劣悪だし、さすがにもうダメかと思ったぜ。
The prison hospital was horrible. I thought I was done for. Dying, a criminal.
犯罪者のまま俺は死ぬんだって。全部諦めてた。
I'd given up hope.
今心臓は？
How's your heart now? Ku didn't seem to be in any pain. As far as I could tell, at least.
それがさ、奇跡が起こったんだ。治してもらったんだよ。江崎博士って人に。
See, a miracle happened. Someone called Professor Izaki cured me. Oh. Plot is thickening right now.
江崎博士。それってもしかしてドクター江崎のこと？
Professor Izaki? You mean Dr. Izaki?
レイさん、江崎博士を知ってんのか？
Ray, do you know the professor?
うん。ここの副所長だった人だよね。
Sort of. The doctor was a vice director here, right?
ああ、イオン所長といろいろあって、 追放されちまったらしいけどな。
Yes, I heard the professor was removed after some trouble with Director Ion. Dr. Izaki, former vice director of Ryugu, Teko Ion's research partner, sent to prison for committing the worst crime in Shuten, and apparently died there too. Alright, we have an ad break starting up in about a minute. I do not play during ad breaks, so enjoy the 3 minutes of downtime. I'll resume the game when we get back.
そっか。監獄でクー君と出会ってたんだ。ねえクー君、ドクター江崎ってどんな人？
Oh, so you met in prison. What kind of person was Dr. Izaki?
江崎博士はなんつうか、すげえ天才だな。それにやべえ天才だ。はあ、やべえ。
Professor Izaki is a super genius. Like, a crazy super genius.
もう少し具体的な情報が欲しいかな。
I know that. Anything else?
江崎博士のことはやべえとしか表現できねえよ。なんせ
Professor was also a
脳
badass.
から意識をぶっこ抜いて別の世界に連れてっちまうんだぜ。
You take your brain out and send it to another world. So Izaki discovered the ability to isekai people. That's fucked up.
別の世界？
Another world? Like
魔
magic?
法？
昔の世界では VR とか言われてた技術らしい。
In the old world, they called it VR.
俺も何度も体験したけど本当に別世界なんだよ。脳科学ってやべえよな。
It's like being transported to a different world. Brain science is awesome. It's hard to believe, but... Alright, and there is the ad break. I'll see you in 3 minutes. And we are back. Thank you for waiting. Dr. Izaki is such a genius that even Tekka Lion admits it.
でも江崎博士って一応服役囚なんだよね。監獄内でそんな自由に研究してよかったの？
But Dr. Izaki is a convict, right? Was research allowed in prison?
そこが江崎博士のすげえとこでさ、監視を買収して自由を勝ち取ったんだよ。
That's the great thing about Professor Izaki. The guards allowed him after some bribes.
買収？
Bribes? Ku's anecdotes about Dr. Izaki are unbelievable. Dr. Izaki, imprisoned, started the business from the inside. Guards were paid off with the proceeds. Tacit approval was given to build a laboratory. There, the doctor pursued brain science and found a way to transfer consciousness to another world. This gave the prisoners freedom of consciousness.
病は気からって本当でさ、江崎博士のとんでもねえ活躍を見てるうちに、俺の心臓はすっかり良くなっちまったんだよ。労役に出られるくらいには。
Sickness really comes from the mind. Professor Izaki's amazing work totally healed me, at least enough to work again.
もしかしてクー君がこの研究所を労役先に選んだのって。
Wait, did you choose to work at the lab?
ああ、見たかったんだよ。江崎博士が竜宮でどんな研究をしていたのかを。
Yep, I had to see what Professor Izaki was doing. I never thought they'd make me take care of dinosaurs, though. Who laughed as he said that? Looking back, it was a real miracle. Whose heart was healed by meeting Dr. Izaki at the prison. Who chooses to work at Ryugu? Then he meets me, and now we're fighting the heretics. Thinking about it, we've been so busy that we haven't had the time to properly talk. Alright, we're back to this again. Let's ask about the current world.
Ku-kun, さっきの話について聞いてもいい？
Ooh, can I ask about what you said before?
さっきの話？
What did I say?
この世界にはもう動物がいないって。あれ、本当？
That there aren't any animals left in the world. Is that true?
ああ、そりゃ本当だけど、そんくらい常識だろ？
Yeah, it is. But that's common knowledge, isn't it?
常識なんだ。
Common knowledge. The angels didn't tell me. Is it so obvious they didn't need to say it?
よかったら外の世界の環境についていろいろ教えてくれないかな。私ってその世間知らずなところがあって。
Could you possibly teach me about the environment of the outside world? There's a lot I don't know.
ああ、もちろん構わねえけど。
Okay, I'll tell you. Who starts to explain about the world outside of Shuten? According to Ku, the Earth has survived 5 mass extinctions, known as the Big Five. First extinction, late Ordovician OS boundary. Second extinction, late Devonian FF boundary. Third extinction, late Permian PT boundary. Fourth extinction, late Triassic TJ boundary. Fifth extinction, late Cretaceous KPG boundary. And now the Earth is entering its 6th extinction phase. The trigger for the Great Extinction was the abnormality that no children were born.
人間の子供が？
No children? What is this, children of men? Cause is unknown, but human conception stopped apparently.
それが終焉。
So this is the end? New life refused this world. It was just the beginning of the end of the world. It was around that time that the world went to war. Whether the lack of children and the wars are related is unknown. Regardless, all the countries started fighting wars for the limited resources. War accelerated the demise of mankind. Nature was destroyed, land became desolate, and people couldn't live anywhere.
信じられない。世界がそんな風になっているなんて。
I can't believe how bad it is.
人間は大丈夫なの？
Are humans okay?
人間大丈夫なわけねえよ。
Humans? There's no way they're okay.
.外の世界の奴らは死にかけてる。滅亡寸前だって話だ。
People outside are dying. They're on the verge of extinction. The world descended into chaos and society collapsed. Countries were unable to maintain order. Anarchy soon ensued. War and environmental destruction has taken its toll. Now the Earth is no longer habitable. Few surviving humans are living in underground shelters. So, wait a minute. This is not, well, it's not 100 line, but this is definitely like the Kadaka thing. You know, like a mass apocalyptic event. You know, humans definitely struggling to survive.
他の国はそんな状態なのに、どうして終点峡谷はこんなにも平和なの？空気だって綺麗だし、街の中に森まであるし。
Other countries are like that, but why is Shuten so peaceful? The air is clean, and there are even forests in the city.
その辺はわかんねえけど、噂によるとこの国の空や大地は教祖の神通力によって浄化されてるって話だ。
I don't know, but rumor has it the sky and land of this country were purified by the divine power of the founder.
いやいや、まさか。
No way. There's no way I had that power. Wait.
それにしても自然豊かな国だ。外とは別世界だな。
Anyway, it sure is a lush country. Completely different from the outside.
これもかつて続けられていた生贄のおかげというわけか。
So this is all thanks to the constant sacrifices then. You mentioned that earlier. Sacrifices cleanse this country? That can't be.
教祖が浄化してんのかはともかくとして、もともとこの辺り一帯が汚染地帯だったのは事実らしいぜ。
Rumors aside, this whole area was apparently a contaminated zone.
土地を浄化することで平穏を手に入れた終点峡か。
By purifying the land, the Shuten achieved peace.
となると、国の外がどうなってるか気になるな。
I wonder
見に行ってみたりとか。
what's going on outside. Maybe I should go take a look.
レイさん、何無茶なこと言ってんだ。国外脱出は協議で固く禁じられてんだろ。
Ray, don't do that. It's strictly forbidden to leave the
国
country.
境をまたいだりしたら、その瞬間に警備省に撃ち殺されるぜ。
If you cross the border, the Ministry of Security will shoot you dead.
え？そんなに危ないの？
What? Is it that dangerous?
この国は一方通行なんだ。入ることは簡単だが、外には絶対に出られね
This country is a one-way entrance. You can get in, but you can never get
え。
out.
その辺は監獄と一緒だな。
It's just like a prison. Earth has become a dead planet. But somehow Shuten is peaceful and has tight border security. There are so many other things I want to ask, but I'll ask the angels later. I learned a lot of things from talking to Ku. The devastated outside world. Peculiarities of the Shuten order. What the founder was like. I could do a lot more now that I have that basic information. I finally feel properly grounded in reality, but... all this information makes me a bit confused at times. I, the resurrected founder. Now that I have all that knowledge, what do I do?
知恵熱が出てきそうだよ。何から何まで不可解で、何から考えていいかわからない。
All this information is making my head hurt. Everything is so strange and convoluted.
レイさんでも迷うことがあるんだな。意外だぜ。
Even you can get overwhelmed too, huh?
私なんて迷ってばっかりだよ。むしろ迷ってないことなんて1秒だってないくらい。
Oh, I'm lost and overwhelmed all the time. Never a moment where I know what I'm doing.
俺は逆に今日一日で迷いが消えたぜ。やるべきことが見つかったっつうか。
やるべきこと？
Meanwhile, oh shit.
俺ずっと悩んでたんだよ。どうすり
Meanwhile,
ゃ自分の罪を償えるのかわかんなくてさ。
meanwhile, thanks to today, all my doubts have disappeared. I know what to do now. What to do? I didn't know how to atone for my sins until now.
俺の罪は重い。許されることじゃねえ。それでも許されたいなら相当ないいことをしなくちゃなんねえ。
My sin is unforgivable, but if I want to be forgiven, I have to do something super
で
good.
もそれが何なのかわからなかったんだ。
That's where you appeared.
そんな時
私？
Me?
レイさんはすげえ。まさに正義の味方だぜ。だからレイさんのやることに協力すれば俺も正義の味方の一員ってことになるだろう。
You're amazing, a champion of justice. So if I cooperate with you, I'm also a champion of justice, right?
それが俺の償いのやり方だ。
That's my redemption.
いや、私は正義の味方だなんてそんな大層なものじゃ。
No, I am no champion of justice at all.
償って償って罪を全部償うことができたら俺はまた
If I can atone for all my sins, I'll wind up
路上の家族のところに帰りてえな。
back with my family on the streets. Family on the streets. I'm sure he means other street kids.
クー君の家族は今どこに？
Where is your family now?
いやそれがわかんねえんだ。ストリートに決まった根城とかはねえからな。
I don't know. There's no set base on the street.
どこにいんのか探し出すのも一苦労だぜ。
It's a pain to find out where they are.
そっか。ねえ、もしも家族を探しに行くなら、その時は私も連れて行ってくれない？
I see. Hey, if you're gonna look for them, can I go with you?
レイさん、俺の家族に会ってくれんのか？
Ray, you want to meet my family?
うん、私も会ってみたいから。会って伝えたいんだよ。クー君がどんなに頑張っていたか。
Yes, I want to meet them and tell them how hard you worked
私がクー君にどれだけ救われたか。
and how you saved me.
レイさんが来てくれんなら心強いな。あいつらきっと喜ぶぜ。
I'd be very happy if you came. My family will be too.
じゃあ約束ね。家族に会いに行くときは一緒に。
Then it's a promise. We'll go to see your family together.
ああ、約束だ。
You got it. They're
指
pinky
切
promising.
り玄満。
Pinky swear. Ku and I cross our pinky fingers together.
嘘ついたら針千本のます。
Break the promise and I'll cut off my pinky. We sing like children and make our promise.
指切った
We finished the pinky swear. And with that, I feel like I've finally found some meaning in my life. And that's another scenario lock. Alright, I think I'm starting to get tired. I started late. And I think this is where I'm gonna call it. It's getting late, and I will be back tomorrow night with this game around 9 p.m. My plans fell through, so I'll be streaming. And I think this is a good place to call it. You know, after all we've been through, ending on a positive note is a good way to go. So I'll end the stream here. I'm not going to read out to anybody, but we'll be back tomorrow.